Right, so good evening everybody. So I've returned for another video tonight. It's not a reaction video, it's a video about the new Transformers 5 teaser trailer. Or first trailer, whichever. Some are saying it's a teaser, some saying it's the first trailer, but whatever, potato. You get what I mean. So what I'm going to do is basically replay the trailer, because this morning, in my reaction that I did this morning on the trailer, there's the bit at the end where you see Prime and Bumblebee, where they are suggesting the fact that Optimus Prime is going to kill Bumblebee. Now, I've watched this trailer about 5 or 6 times more since that reaction I did this morning, and I've basically took it in and just picked out certain bits. Now, I honestly believe that they're not going to kill off Bumblebee. I believe there is an explanation. I'm just going to basically, like I said, go through the trailer again. And I have seen a lot of reaction videos from other reaction channels on YouTube today, and they're all going, what the fuck is going on? So I am just going to basically share with you my thoughts about what is going on. So I'm going to replay the trailer and not get the bit at the end where I see Prime and B and I go, no. A little bit more calmer this time, but I've picked up on a few other little things that I want to share with you, and I want to see if you agree with me or not. So, let's go.
It has been said,
Annie Hopkins, obviously. Love it.
Through the ages,
Something I did miss this morning is the Dinobots. Or that, I don't even know that first. Dinobot, actually. It looked like a dragon, to be fair.
there can be no victory. Two species at war.
This was the interesting bit to me. That bit.
One flesh.
There's a reason why they showed this Transformer here. There's a reason why they showed that Transformer there.
Optimus Prime has left us.
I'm not 100% sure on this bit yet, to be fair. I got a theory on it, maybe.
100 billion trillion planets in the cosmos. You want to know, don't you?
Love the music.
Why they keep coming here.
And that thing is freaking huge.
I want to stay,
No, Bumblebee.
and I want to fight them.
And now, two worlds colliding.
The operation is over.
We're not giving up, okay? Only one survives.
Great brain, very great. Here we go. Key bit there.
Oh my god. Forgive me.
Key bit there. I'm not saying that. Right. So, here's technically my thoughts on this. First of all, you're going to get the whole explanation about why the Decepticons and the Autobots are here. Well, mainly the Decepticons are here. Obviously, you're going to get the real reason of why they are here. That's what Annie Hopkins says in this trailer. It's a great idea. It really, really is. Now, this is the thing. This trailer this film feels like it's the conclusion to the 5. I think they realise that they can't go much further with this part of the Transformers. So they're finishing off this lot to maybe start a new era of Transformers. Now, if you're anybody else is a Transformers fan, you know who the next leader of the Autobots could be. In my eyes, that is what this feels like. It just feels like a conclusion. Now, this is going to be set in different time periods. So I reckon we're going to get quite a few flashbacks of different Decepticons, Autobots, and all that fighting in different times. So there was one that was a dragon. I swear that was a dragon that was coming over the cliffs of Dover. So you're going to see it around when the Knights are and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously you had a bit where there was World War II, where they were in the Nazis, fighting the Nazis. So it's World War II era, so 1945. I think there's another era in there as well. I couldn't remember it. The next bit is the football stadium bit, and that Transformer that gets shown afterwards. That Transformer there does not seem to me or look like much of a fighter to me, which makes me suggest that he is a messenger, and he's come to send or give a message to the human race and the Autobots too that are here, that some really bad shit is coming their way. It's just a theory, but honestly, that Transformer did not look like much of a fighter. He just looked like a messenger. There is a reason why I think he's a messenger as well, but I'm going to keep that to myself until I see the next trailer. See if we get to see any more of him. Now, moving on to the bit with Optimus Prime where he's floating in space. At the end of the last film, he said he was going to go and find his creators. I believe he found his creators. And they had a little bit of a kerfuffle. And they had a little bit of a set to. And I personally, like I said, my thoughts, my opinion, and a theory that might come in my head is they had the fight and his creators shut him down and basically chucked him into space. I could be so way off the mark here, it's unbelievable, but it's just a theory. He looks pretty beaten up in that. He's got no life about him at all. He went looking for his creators. His creators are going to have the knowledge and know-how to shut him down completely, to stop him. Which makes me think he's a worry. His creators know he's could be potentially a big problem for them. Right. Now, this is the bit. There are other bits in this as well, which I'm going to probably keep to myself because they are my own theories. I just want to keep them until I see the next trailer. The next bit of this is the bit at the end. You see Optimus Prime twice. Okay, you see him before the conflict, before the Bumblebee bit. Now his eyes were blue. All Autobot eyes are blue. Pretty near enough 100% sure of that. Now in the bit where Bumblebee goes to attack Optimus Prime, and he says, and Optimus Prime goes, "Please forgive me." And then you see the shot of Optimus Prime just before that shot. His eyes were purple. Now in the promotional poster for this film, months and months ago, the Transformer on the front of that, his eyes were purple. Now this leads me to believe that he comes back to fight with the Autobots to stop this new bad that's come to Earth. Has a fight with the big bad dude, and basically his system, this baddie, I can't remember the name of the baddie in this one, I'm sorry. The Decepticon basically corrupts his system. Now, if you remember Terminator 3, when the TX corrupts the Terminator's system, he knows that his system's corrupt, but he's being controlled by another machine. So, but he knows this, and he's basically telling Bumblebee, please forgive me. But I believe that Optimus Prime is fighting it, and he doesn't. He purposely misses. Like the scene with the Terminator and John Connor in number 3, you basically got John Connor trying to convince the Terminator, just this isn't his mission, this isn't what he's supposed to be doing, and all that. So I reckon it was just a bit of a suspense builder. So, I do honestly believe, on this note, that this is the last of this series, and I believe there will be a Autobot death in this. And I have a very good feeling, and I think most of you know which one it's going to be. Because I believe, I got a feeling that the Autobots are going to have to stop Optimus Prime as a collective force. I really do. I could be way off the mark here, it's unbelievable. But that is my theory, that's my personal opinion. Like I said, I've watched it like 6 times today, and that's the things I've picked up on. I could be so way off the mark. I do not read any articles on any upcoming big films that I really, really want to see before, because I don't want it spoiled. I watch the trailers, promotional clips, the film. I don't go into depth with it because I just don't want to spoil it for myself. So I'm sure there are people out there on YouTube that know a lot more about this than me. But for me personally, I don't. So these are my theories. This is what I'm thinking. So on that note, what do you guys all think? Do you agree with anything I said? Or do you have your own theories that you'd like to share? If you could put them in the comments down below. If you think my theory is a load of crap and it's so way off the mark, it's unbelievable, please put it in the comments down below. I really don't mind. I'd like to hear your opinions. So, on that note, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. My Facebook page will be in the description box down below. I hope you have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. I can't wait for the next trailer for this film. Really looking forward to it. It's got me stoked, it's got me interested, it's got my mind thinking. I love it. Like I said, have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing, please take care, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye bye.